Meet Jake. Jake makes $78,000 a year at some marketing firm downtown, drives a reliable 2017 Camry, drinks fancy oat milk lattes because he thinks it makes him sophisticated, has strong opinions about Greek yogurt brands like that somehow matters. On paper, Jake looks financially stable. His friends think he's doing fine, but his bank account is screaming for help. Every month, like clockwork, Jake's account nosedives to single digits before payday. Not because of some emergency, not because of bad luck. This is his normal. It's Thursday. He's at CVS buying NyQuil for a cold. As the cashier swipes his card, he holds his breath. $9.17 left in his account. NyQuil costs $8.49 plus tax. This isn't a financial emergency. This is his life. Jake isn't blowing cash on designer clothes or luxury cars. He once Googled how to make knockoff sneakers using old pillows, for crying out loud. But his money vanishes into a black hole of DoorDash twice a week, 7 streaming subscriptions he barely uses, Target trips that start with just soap and end with $127 in useless crap. His bank account is like a boat with 100 tiny holes. Nothing catastrophic, just enough to sink him every single month. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Jake is you. Jake is all of us. A staggering 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. That's not just broke college kids. That's your manager. That's your neighbor with the nice lawn. That's people making 6 figures who still panic when their car makes a weird noise. Nearly half of Americans making over $100,000 a year are one unexpected bill away from financial disaster. This isn't an income problem. It's a behavior problem. You don't fix behavior by making more money. You fix it by making better decisions with the money you already have. Let me show you 5 proven strategies that will help you break the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle for good. Strategy 1. The no-spend month. One Sunday, Jake was having brunch with his buddy Mike. Mike's that guy who does CrossFit at 5 a.m. and sleeps on his floor sometimes for spine alignment, the human embodiment of willpower. Mike challenged Jake. Try a no-spend month. Like, literally don't spend money? Jake asked between bites of overpriced avocado toast. No, genius. You pay your rent and bills, buy groceries, but nothing else. No eating out, no Amazon, no Target impulse buys, just essentials for 30 days. Jake rolled his eyes, but that night, staring at his $3.14 bank balance with a pending $7.99 Hulu charge, he decided to try it. For 30 days, Jake committed. No lattes, no late-night Taco Bell, no buying random crap because his energy felt off. Week 1 was brutal. He twitched walking past Starbucks. His Amazon app gathered digital dust. He cooked pasta. A lot of pasta. He rediscovered the library. He found flannel shirts in his closet he forgot he owned. By week 2, something clicked. He started to like it. When you cut off the constant low-effort spending, your brain stops craving those little dopamine hits. Jake found a park in his neighborhood he never knew existed. He hosted game nights with board games he already owned. After 30 days, Jake checked his account and saw something alien, a $513 surplus. Over $500 just sitting there. Actual unspent money. The no-spend month wasn't about suffering. It was about clarity. Once you strip away the noise, you see where your money actually goes and where it doesn't need to. He didn't swear off all fun forever. But now, before ordering that $28 Thai food, he asks, will this feel worth it tomorrow? Sometimes, yes. Often, no. Most of us don't need to earn more. We need to spend less. Strategy 2. Use actual cash. Yes, it still exists. After surviving no-spend month, Jake went even more old-school, physical cash. He identified 3 money black holes: groceries, restaurants, and Target. Every Sunday, he hit the ATM and took out weekly cash for each category, stuffing them into labeled envelopes: food, restaurants, and Target. Don't be stupid. At first, he felt ridiculous, like some boomer who doesn't trust the internet. But something powerful happened. Using real money you can touch and see changes everything. When Jake handed over 3 $20 bills for groceries, he didn't just spend $60, he felt $60 leaving his life. He watched it disappear. Each transaction became an emotional event, a little funeral for his money. Suddenly, impulse buys lost their appeal. That limited edition ramen bowl set he'd normally grab without thinking now looked like a $30 mistake waiting to happen. When his target envelope hit zero, that was it. Game over, no overdraft. No, I'll just put it on credit. Just done. It's the financial equivalent of switching from processed junk to real food. Less exciting, but your body thanking you later. Swiping a card feels like magic. No pain, no consequence. But handling cash makes your brain treat every dollar like it matters, because it absolutely does. Strategy 3, automate your savings. With actual money left over each month, Jake tried the one strategy every financial expert preaches: automation. No, not investing in some sketchy crypto or day trading from the bathroom at work. Something simpler, more ninja-like. He set up an automatic transfer of just 5% from every paycheck into a separate savings account with no debit card attached. Money gone the second his salary hit. Out of sight, out of mind. At first, it seemed too small to matter. What's 5%? A movie ticket? A six-pack of decent beer? But 3 months later, Jake checked that account and saw $1,000. $1,000. No effort, no willpower required. Just consistent, automated progress while he slept. He called it his invisible money because he never saw it, never missed it, and never got tempted to blow it. It just grew in the background like compound interest on his good decisions. Strategy 4, the monthly money check-in. Jake isn't a numbers guy. He once opened Excel and had a panic attack when he couldn't unfreeze a column. But he knew he needed to see the big picture, so he scheduled a date with himself. First Sunday of every month, 1 hour, with coffee and decent snacks. Not some corporate budget review, just him, his spending data, and cheese, because he's not a complete savage. He reviewed what worked, he acknowledged when he stuck to his plan, and roasted himself when he didn't. 4 cacti because they were on sale? Really, dude? The best part? He set rewards, hit his goals, get a treat, maybe a good chocolate bar or movie night with the premium popcorn. Small things that made budgeting feel like a game, not punishment. He started looking forward to these check-ins because they made him feel in control. Budgeting didn't make him feel restricted. It made him feel powerful. Strategy 5. Stop trying to fix it alone. Here's the harsh reality. Most of us never learned how money actually works. We can recite random history dates and name all the planets, but no one taught us how to make a budget that doesn't make us want to jump off a bridge. So we wing it, we Google, we watch TikToks from 22-year-olds in hoodies shouting about passive income, and pray something works. Jake tried that route. It was like trying to perform surgery after watching a YouTube tutorial. What finally changed everything was talking to an actual financial coach. Not some Reddit bro who thinks financial advice is just spend less than you make, idiot. There was no judgment, just strategy and accountability. They talked about real goals, building a 3-month emergency fund, killing that lingering credit card balance, and maybe taking a vacation without financial ruin. That one conversation did more than 100 YouTube rabbit holes ever could. The bottom line. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't just a math problem, it's a behavior pattern so common we've normalized it. But normal doesn't mean okay. Jake didn't win the lottery or start some dropshipping hustle, he just made 5 changes. A no-spend month to reset his habits. Using cash to make spending real again. Automating savings so they happened without thinking. Monthly check-ins with no guilt and good snacks. Getting help when he needed it. The result? He broke free from the paycheck-to-paycheck trap and started building actual wealth. If you're trapped in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, here's the brutal truth. You don't need a second job. You need new habits. The goal isn't just making it to Friday without your card declining. It's building a life where payday doesn't determine your peace of mind. And if you're thinking, that sounds hard, just remember, so is being broke. So choose your hard.